So the Corporate Strategic Planning, CSP, is a company-wide approach at the business unit and corp level for developing strategic plans to achieve a longer-term vision. The process includes defining the corp strategic goals and intentions at the top and cascading them through each level of their organization. Many organizations confuse the annual budgeting process with corporate planning. Corporate strategic planning should come first, and annual budgeting should be driven by the strategy, not by prior year's budget spent. Prescribed Development Financial Institutions, which is DFIs, are specialized financial institutions established by the government with specific mandate to develop and promote key strategic sectors in driving the socio-economic development objective of the country. The CSP also requires DIFs to use an improved performance measurement methodology to assess the efficiency and efficiency with which they are carrying out their mandates and producing additionalities. The CSP is an organized and comprehensive framework that drives the development of a DFI's overall strategies. A DFI must examine its future strategic direction as well as the economic climate, institutional capacity, and competence for effective education while establishing the CSP. That's all from me. Thank you.
For the symptom of the problem, economic crisis is one of the symptoms indicate the problem and weakness of Malaysian development financial institution, since it is one of their role in enhance the economic growth. In Malaysia, the economic crisis seemed clearer during the pandemic COVID-19 situation due to the lack of strategies by the FIS to reduce the impact of unexpected events. Thus, it led to deficit balance of payment and increase the debt of the government due to the expansionary fiscal policy in order to develop the country. Second symptom of the problem is increased gap and income distribution and poverty rate. The lack of creativity of the FIS organization in Malaysia in terms of providing financial assistance and scheme, especially to the small medium enterprise. It caused the society among SME fail to boost their income and business, which lead to the huge gap and inequality income distribution in Malaysia. The third symptom can be seen is fail to attract the private sector to become co-investor. It is because lack of strategic management by the FIS in Malaysia in setting up strategic direction, hence it unattract the private sector to become co-investor. Besides the refusal of the FIS in Malaysia to provide financial assistance to the risk project like low carbon sector, also the reason of the private sector was uninterested. The last symptom that can be seen is increase the rate of unemployment. The development financial institution organization in Malaysia are not emphasized on the current market demand and supply. It lead to fail in generate unemployment and also lead to the market failure. As the impact, the unemployment will cause the loss to the country and it will increase the crime cases, mental illness cases and failure micro and macro cycle in our country.
The establishment of a corporate strategy plan is one of the initiatives taken by the development financial institution in improving the problem occur. So what is the cause of the problem? The first cause is lack of transparency. Secrecy is covered under the Section 119 of the FIA, which is intended to protect bank clients' private information from being exposed. Because of this act, defaulters on the FIA loans are not made public. Usually, the issue arises from politically well-connected individuals who are likely twisting the FI executive into approving loans for unsure businesses. Next, the performance measurement framework is deficient in the development objective. The FI are frequently emerging sector and market with a high level of risk and uncertainty. As a result, we cannot evaluate the FI just on the basis of financial metrics, as they are insufficient to convey the contribution of the FI to the national overall economy and growth. Designing an efficient evaluation system necessarily to clarity on market failure and missions. Lastly, the absence of restructuring and transformation of development financial institutions in Malaysia is also the cause of the problem. According to the Bernama 2018, the government are neglected to restructure the development financial institution due to more capability as compared to the commercial bank. However, the DFI struggle to assist the government due to the deficient strategic plan in reducing the unexpected event due to the COVID-19. The restructuring of financial institutions will enhance the efficient and effectiveness in allocating the resources to more strategy.
So I want to explain the recommendation is restructuring development finance institutions. Restructuring of development finance institution is essential. This is because to be more creative and innovative in making strategic direction and strategic planning. For example, pupils' financial assistance cannot be equated in terms of low risk or high risk. This is because when the risk is high, the procedure will be strict and you have to be careful when doing in and out of the money. But when the risk is low, there is no need for a procedure that is too strict to comply. Furthermore, it is because there is no solid strategy to risk and economic. So, with the restructuring of finance institutions, can be improved the socio-economics is getting developed and growing. Next, the recommendation is promoting SME in the community. This is because DFI does not focus on the current market demand and supply, especially to the young generations. The economic and health crisis resulting from the COVID-19 pandemic also proved that DFI are not too strong enough to channel effective cycle response support to help neither business or the economy. DFI also should encourage in the field of business for those especially 18 years and above to prevent unemployment. This can be seen when a person is able to venture into business is a guideline in a business. For example, agro banks have provide opportunity to anyone wishing to start a business in agriculture. This is important in supporting the government's strategy to develop the agriculture sectors. That's all from me. Thank you.
So, in conclusion, personal accountability is currently a reactive rather than a preventive technique for combating abuse of power in DFIs. DFIs are government-sponsored organizations that offer a variety of specialized financial products and services tailored to the needs of the chosen priority sectors. Among the institutions that contribute to economic progress are DFIs. DFIs as a specialized institutions offer a variety of specialized financial products and services tailored to the needs of the targeted industries. Hence, it can reduce the income distribution and poverty rate, improve socio-economic, reduce impact on unexpected event, and avoid economic recession. Economic growth is the most important things in a country because it helps the government in providing essential goods and services. DFIs will continue to be important and relevant with a larger complementary and developmental role in supporting the country's socio-economic objectives. as the bank recognizes their unique characteristics and functions in regulating and supervising them. Moreover, the strategic management of DFIs can be better, which also can generate economic growth, fulfill the market demand and supply to generate employment and avoid market failure in country. Thank you.